Sometimes you're just wrong. This is one of those times. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. Do you remember a time before the pandemic when we thought like 200 more movies were coming out last year, but they didn't come out, and they're still slated to come out, and some of them's come out, but not all of them? Well, today, I'm going to go back to a video that took place last February when I made my way too early Oscar predictions, and I had no clue how early they would actually be, because in March of that year, well, things changed. But even so, I did still predict some movies that did come out to get Oscar nominations that they did not inevitably end up getting. So today, I'm going to react to my way too early Oscar predictions, but we're really just focusing on Best Picture, because that's what this video was. I believe I predicted my 10 most likely movies with some honorable mentions to get nominated for Best Picture, and we're about to see how wrong I was. If you guys like videos like this, I would love to do this to more things of my past. Let me know what to do next and drop your thumbs up down below. We're going to try to do more things like this, but only if you all enjoy it. And let's dive deep into old me, last year's me. All right, here we go. Love that intro, Austin. Good stuff. Oh boy. Already, I mean, right off the bat, we have my old camera with the angle slightly different, and I've bought a few pop figures since then. I have a problem. Please send help. Look at him. Didn't even know. He was so unaware. Boy, this guy likes to talk a lot. Good Lord. All right, honorable mentions. Nightmare Alley. Guillermo del Toro, which, I mean, we don't even have a piece of promotional material for, and this is over a year later. All right, what's the next one? Da 5 Bloods. All right, well, I kind of got close with this one. Da 5 Bloods, it's one of those movies that had a shot at an Oscar nomination. Didn't really get the love that people expected, especially with Delroy Lindo and whatnot. But yeah, I could see how I assumed Da 5 Bloods would be in the conversation, even though, well, I'm glad I kept it in honorable mentions. So, good job, Austin. Does that say Giancarlo Esposito? Was he in Da 5 Bloods? I can't remember. Was he? Was he? No. All right, next honorable mention. What do we got? Oh! I mean, at this point, looking back, I could see how, you know, you see in Charlie Kaufman and Jesse Buckley and Jesse Plemons, and then the movie comes out, and it's just, it's so different from what we expected. I could see how I thought I'm Thinking of Ending Things would get a nomination, or at least be on the honorable mentions, and I guess by default, it got close, but I don't think it ever really had a shot once the film came out, even though I personally, I thought it was good. I move my hands a lot. I'm noticing that. Do I do that? I've done it in this video. Oh, man, that was expected September 2020. Oh, my goodness. Wow. We still haven't had, I mean, we've not even gotten a, oh. Man, I can't wait for this film. Last Night in Soho has been genuinely one of my most anticipated for a while, and I'm talking like, obviously since last February. I can't believe it's been pushed back like it has, but we're supposed to get it this year. Fingers crossed. Are we still in honorable mentions? How many honorable mentions did I have? Ooh, In the Heights. In the Heights. I might not be too off base with this one. I'll tell you why here in just a second. So I've heard some really good buzz. A couple of my peers have been able to see In the Heights, and all I've seen are tweets, right? But those tweets have been really good. So maybe we take this way too early prediction and we apply it to this year. I still don't know if there's a shot just because of that early release date and summertime this year as well, but hopefully not too far off base with that one. Oh, wow. I put Ridley Scott's movie in. I don't even know when that's supposed to come out. The Last Duel. Oh, why did I put that in my honorable mentions? Because it was Ridley Scott? That's probably why. I seem so determined. Look at my eyes. Okay. I seem really excited about the cast. That's probably why. I wouldn't put that on my list this year. On the Rocks, you know, I was a bit off base with that. It wasn't quite Best Picture material like I thought it was going to be. It was good. I liked it, but you know, other than Bill Murray's standout performance, there wasn't much to that film that ever would have gotten. I can understand why, right? Sofia Coppola and Bill Murray, Rashida Jones, it had the potential, but sadly, did not. They sent me a cool little thing of vodka, though, for the promotional material. Ron Howard, Hillbilly Elegy. Well, you know what? This is a Best Picture predictions list, right? But we did get a nomination for Glenn Close.
Marvin Close. Marvin Close. Glenn Close.
Now, she also got the Razzie nom, which I probably would have never expected. But, again, it's like that awards caliber cast mixed with... Hillbilly Elegy just didn't necessarily work for me, but it did work for a lot of audience members. I know a lot of people that really enjoyed that film, but critically, it did not do near enough. So I was really off base with this prediction. Also, I want to pose the question, why do I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost? Seriously, is it the lighting? I really need to fix that. I mean, I've kind of fixed it, but I need to fix it even more because I look like a glass of milk, and not a good one. Whoa! I did not put Nomadland in my top... I thought I did. Thought we were going to be celebrating. Well, there's your most likely Best Picture winner, and I saw it in Chloe Zhao to at least get close to this list. I wish I would have put it in that top 9, though. Come on, Austin! Okay, so I thought it would go under the radar. I was wrong. And it got that recognition, let me tell you. Here's my number 10, but I didn't... Whoa, what is this? Untitled David O. Russell project. What did that end up being? What is this? Has this even... I don't even know what this is. What's David O. Russell directing? Are we still like in the early stages of that film? I can't for the I could research it. I could. But I'm not gonna. Oh, I got an email. Cool. Okay, so what's my first official nomination? Let's see. You are crazy, Austin. Dune! Yeah. Little old Austin. You know, if that would have hit that expected release date, that would have been December. That would have been like 4 months ago. We would have already seen and soaked in and probably experienced, hopefully, what is to be the goodness that is Dune. On the bright side, I still think Dune has a good opportunity to get nominated, but let's hear my excitement for a film that I inevitably would not get to see. Did I say Villeneuve? It's Villeneuve. Come on, Austin. I can't pronounce things worth of crap. You guys know this. I'm still going to predict it for this next year, but again, it's so sad knowing what happened after that. Oh, wow.
What? Are we going to get an Oscar push, even though it's going to be a bit old?
Put Greyhound on there. Wait, listen what I say.
We've got a movie called Greyhound.
Hear me out.
Being stalked by
I didn't hate this film, but you know.
Almost what Bridge of Spies was, and that's the thing about choosing.
Did I just compare Greyhound to Bridge of Spies? Well, hindsight's 2020. Whoa. What's Bad Blood? They changed the name to that film, right? Yeah, this is the one coming on Netflix. This is McKay's new movie with Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, this was one that was possibly going to come out last year, but it got moved inevitably. It's going to be on Netflix this year. Good opportunity to get a Best Picture nomination. I forgot the name of it was Bad Blood. That's so weird. Yeah, I had no clue. I still think this gets a nomination, especially with the cast now. Yeah. Hey, he got one. Now, I will say, though, I was thinking Mank could, like, win Best Picture, and now I think it has almost the least best chance to win Best Picture, so I was super high on it before it came out, but at least I got one. Oh, boy. Yeah. And I said it, or at least nominations, and it did get the most of any of them. Hey, 2 in a row. Trial of Chicago 7. We're starting to make up for Greyhound now. I don't think we'll ever make up for that. You deserve to destroy me for that one. Oh, wow. I even read Michael Keaton in this video, and then when he showed up in the movie, I was like, oh, yeah, Michael Keaton. So I guess I knew Michael Keaton was in it. It's crazy what you forget about when a pandemic hits. Oh, man. When are we getting the French Dispatch? Does this have a release date attached to it? Because I don't even know... I don't know what the release date is, just off the top of my head. I don't know if we're going to get it for this year's Oscar ceremony. We should, right? Regardless, Wes Anderson. I mean, you know he's going to get a nomination. So the film at the time, this is Taika Waititi's new movie, Next Goal Wins. At the time, it was, I can't even remember. It says post-production, but I don't even know if it was shooting at that point, but it was expected sometime late last year. But this is yet another one that we don't know the release date on, and I don't even know if they're going to set it for this year. Yeah, I still think this one has a good shot, though, because it's Taika Waititi, it's Elizabeth Moss, it's Michael Fassbender. It looks great, but I think I was kind of reaching for the stars thinking this would get done before the Oscars this year, so I think I was a little off base on that one. I have a feeling I know what this last one's going to be, but let's see. Hey, boy. Oh, and this isn't a I don't like Tenet, this is just kind of how off base I was. Oh, and I had no clue what Tenet was going to be, but nobody did, but it was just... Oh, we got one more. Oh, what is this? Oh, West Side Story. I forgot about West Side Story. Why am I talking like this? You're wrong. You know nothing. We didn't know what was coming out and what wasn't, because everything was shifting, and we were just completely... We were blindsided by the pandemic, so it would have been weird if I would have gotten more right than just, Trial, Chicago, and Mank, and then, of course, Nomadland and the honorable mention, so at least I included those, but, man, some of these films, like West Side Story, I know that's coming out, and it's got a release date now, but I just forgot all about it. Oh, here we go, here's the 10. Ah. Two. I got 2. Really, just the 9, because I said the David O. Russell film probably wouldn't, but I got 2 out of 9. Yeah, hey, everybody, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Thank everybody. The best. Job, Austin. You just didn't know. He didn't know. He had no clue that the pandemic was going to come in and just say, see you later. Every movie, all the movies. I got a headache. Well, 2 for 9, if we want to be honest, 2 for 10, because I did end up predicting 10, even though I only saw 9. Well, we got 8. We got 8 this year, and just so off base with my legitimate and actual selections. Trial of Chicago 7 and Mank were fairly easy. Nomadland I put in my honorable mentions, but I just didn't think people would take Chloe Zhao that serious, even though I think she is up to the task. She is a phenomenal director. But then you have a movie like Promising Young Woman that I didn't really know all that much about. I saw Bo Burnham's name, which I got really excited about because I love Bo Burnham, but that was about it. Judas and the Black Messiah, I don't think I had even heard of it at the time. Same with The Father. Sound of Metal, I was aware of. I just wasn't sure of the splash. And Minari, I knew was the A24 film that got the buzz. But the prior year, with the Oscars, they just kind of forgot about a lot of the great A24 films, so I thought they would do the same with this. But then I saw Minari, and I said, yeah, if that doesn't get a Best Picture nomination, I don't know what's going on. So, really, it was a very difficult Oscars to predict, but this is not about that. This video is about me talking about how wrong I was. And I was wrong. I selected Tenet. I selected Da 5 Bloods, which I guess was close, but then a lot of movies that just didn't come out. Now, if we would have known at the time, that list would probably look a little bit different, but I'd still probably be really off base with all of them. But hey, you guys know I'm going to do it again. Way too early predictions. It's never too early to predict. I mean, I could predict the Oscars in 2024. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be a good list, but I could do it. But what I need from you guys is your thoughts, your comments down below. How far off were you prior to the pandemic for your Oscar predictions? And which movies from this list do you think has a chance this upcoming year at the Oscars? And like I always say, support this video by dropping your thumbs up down below. It really does help, and it tells me you'd like to see more things like this. But all in all, I appreciate you guys tuning in for me going back in and making fun of myself, because it really was a fun time. And thank you for the recommendations for this video, for all of you that recommended it on my live stream. All right, you guys the best. I'll see you, tomorrow? Oh my God, the Oscars are tomorrow. Oh my God, I gotta get ready. I gotta put my clothes on. Now I gotta sleep first. Okay, bye.